So Cardano whales are coming back and purchasing an awful lot of Cardano's ADA. Not only that, we are seeing a potential U-turn when it comes to the regulations in the US. The US have been really negative towards crypto, and I'm going to walk you through what's going on and why it's so important. I have called this for the last few months, so it's another win for our predictions. Let's get to it. So we're going to start here. Cardano sees 40% surge in trading volume as ADA price climbs. Cardano's trading volume surges 41.95% to $461.96 million, boosting ADA's price by over 5%, taking it to 48 cents. Charles Hoskinson highlighted ADA's rise and Hydra's progress when speaking to the community about the excitement. Cardano's market cap exceeds $17 billion with 1.5 billion ADA tokens in the treasury. So there's an awful lot to be, bullish on when it comes to Cardano ADA. And I am really, really excited about what we should be expecting over the coming weeks and months. I think that, this is a really interesting sort of, period of time that we're going through. I, for many months, have said to expect some pain when it comes to the regulations. I think the regulators are going to get it wrong many times before they get it right. The US's negativity towards blockchain, crypto, is going to become a thing of the past. I have said that they will do a U-turn, right? If you go back through the channel and you have a look at our videos, members will know this and they will probably confirm in the comments below, and that would be appreciated. Look, we've talked about this. We've highlighted that it was going to be a challenge for a little while, but ultimately they would have no choice but to do a U-turn. And I'm going to come on to that in a moment because it is really, really bullish for crypto. Now, we got Cardano whales returning to the table, increased massive holdings by 10%. That's not a small feat, right? 10% is a lot. So, look, they maybe got a little bit fearful when it comes to, what's going on with Cardano. There's been an awful lot of nonsense being sort of spoken about when it comes to Cardano over the last few months. There's lots of people that are against Cardano, and I really just don't understand it. Like, it is superior technology to many others. As much as they don't like to hear it, sometimes the truth is, what hurts. I don't know. Like, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Why do you think, Cardano is getting as much hate as it is? Do you believe that it's really down to the fact that VCs aren't really, involved in it from the early stages? Let me know. I'm really interested to get your views and opinions. Cardano's centralization concerns put a 30% ADA price crash in play. Cardano whales are accumulating ADA during the correction period, the pullback that we've had, ignoring the centralization warnings. Look, it's already been debunked, all this nonsense. Cardano is one of the most decentralized blockchains in the world, if not the, most decentralized blockchain. And, the University of Edinburgh, are going to be working on this, and, they are working on it, right? And it already demonstrates that Cardano is superior. And they're looking at decentralization in many different ways. And there are people out there saying that, the way that it's being looked at favors Cardano. But I think over time, it's going to, demonstrate that, it isn't really favoring, the way it's being done isn't really favoring any particular blockchain. I think they are looking at various different ways that blockchains can be more centralized. And I've talked about this a lot. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they have really gone against the ethos of, what they were all about. And you can let me know, do you agree with me? But Bitcoin has become far more centralized. You've got big institutions buying it all up. You've got big institutions pretty much owning the majority of the mining activities that are going on. You've got centralization with, Ethereum going to proof of stake, and, the stake pools are very few and very centralized. So, I don't think that Cardano is suffering in the same way as many other blockchains are, but you can let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Here's how much ADA you will need to be a millionaire if ADA hits $10 and $100. I love these articles because it's just craziness, right? Like, I think Cardano $10 is really achievable. I do think that will be something that we will see. Many people won't agree with me on that. But I do think with the upgrades that are coming, I think the Lace wallet, for example, and the dApp store, these are things that really do need, we really do need these in crypto, right? In the blockchain space, because it isn't really intuitive and safe as an environment to have mainstream adoption just yet. And I think these things definitely do give a sense of, a more safer blockchain environment. And I think that's a really positive thing, something that we need to see more of. And I think, Cardano is going to lead the way with it, as they do with many other things. And, people might hate on Cardano. They might be slower to bring things to market than perhaps some others. But ultimately, a lot of other blockchains end up going down the same route or a very similar route to what Cardano does. So you'll need 100,000 ADA. If ADA hits $10, you'll be a millionaire. And obviously, if it hits $100, which I think is, it's a stretch, it's a big stretch, then you're going to need 10,000 ADA. Again, really possible to get 10,000 ADA, if you're an everyday individual, working the 9 to 5, right? And, over time, I think you can dollar cost average and build up a 10,000 ADA portfolio. Like, I think that's, something that's achievable. We got Cardano could be crypto's next big comeback story as fat whale wallet $1 price predictions. And again, I think $1 is inevitable. I do think that it's coming. Cardano's 21 billion ADA shifted in anticipation of major price boost. This is all coming from, I guess, talk of the upgrades that are going to be coming. So I do expect to see a surge in the price of ADA over the coming weeks and months. We got Bitcoin at 69,756.97, down 0.21% in the past 24 hours, but up over 5.27% in the last 7 days, if I can get my words out. The total market cap of crypto is down 0.41% at $2.59 trillion, and ADA is down in 10th at 48 cent 37. It's up 6.11% in the past 7 days, but down 0.56% in the past 24 hours. We've got Thailand and China looking to ditch the dollar. Again, we need to be keeping an eye on what's happening outside of crypto as well as what's happening inside crypto. But more importantly, I want to talk about the U-turn that is happening with crypto in the US. This is a big prediction that I have had. Like people say you don't have a crystal ball. I don't think you need a crystal ball. I think you can see where, crypto is going. If you've had any experience in the financial markets over a sustained period of time, you can see what is happening and how it's happening, right? And this is what's allowed me to make some of the big calls that I've made, talking about a Fed pivot. Again, 12 months ago, I predicted that would be, or forecast that would be in Q3 2024, and we would see a crash in stocks and crypto. Not happened yet, but very much still on the cards, so be aware of that. And I also talked about, again, I've probably talked about this for the last 12 months, maybe longer. The community in the comments will let us know how long I've been talking about this. But, when people have been telling me how negative it is in the UK and the US, I've always come back and said, I expect a U-turn, particularly in the US, right? And we've got Gary Gensler. He's denounced the crypto market bill ahead of the House vote. He said that, the act proposes, I guess, some really, really big issues when it comes to, the fact that it'll be exempt from the realm of securities. and it would undermine investor protection. Look, I don't think that Gary Gensler is protecting any investors, to be honest. I think he's failed against all of his mission statements. You can let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. But the bill has gained support from major crypto players as well as Donald Trump. Now, following that, the US House passes the market structure bill to regulate the crypto industry. I think that this is a really big deal. This was voted 279 to 136 on Wednesday to pass the bill. Again, this is really, really cool. I think that it doesn't necessarily mean that everything's really positive now. I want to be quite clear on that. I do still think that there's going to be some teething issues, but I do think that this is a huge, monstrous step in the right direction. And I think we're going to see similar sort of moves across Europe and the UK. It's only a matter of time. The banks, they're going to have to get on board. The banks aren't aligned to the governments right now. They're really not. It's a disruptive technology for the banking sector. They tell you that they're on board, but they really don't want us involved in blockchain. I'm still hearing horror stories about accounts being closed. I was debanked in the UK by Santander. I will never bank with Santander anywhere in the world. And I'd encourage you not to bank with Santander anywhere in the world if you're invested in cryptocurrency. But there's stories. It's not just, Santander. There's stories of other UK banks, US banks, and other banks around the world blocking crypto transactions, closing people's accounts down. And it doesn't matter that the money is genuine. They are utilizing KYC and AML laws to basically be a tool to stop people from being able to do what they want with their own money. It's not for anti-money laundering and knowing your customer and all this bullshit that they talk about. They are actually actively going after people that are looking to invest and better their financial landscape. And that, for me, is fundamentally wrong, and it needs to change. And look, I see the likes of the politicians and the government in Canada increasing, capital gains tax and various other things. They are really, really pushing and seeing how far they can take it before, you get civil wars and stuff like that. And I think, people have got to take a stand for this stuff. It's just not on. But you can let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below. Those are obviously my thoughts, my opinions. And I'm really eager to understand what your thoughts and opinions are on the market in general. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you enjoyed it, please do hit that like button. It really does support the channel. Also will help push out the content to like-minded individuals, get more people in the Cardano ecosystem. So definitely do that. And like I say, commenting and, subscribing also helps. So definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.